Alright, I'm by myself. Got the garage door opener. Let's see if this thing moves. Alright guys, we're gonna do a quickie oil change on Abby's sister's car. I believe it's an 03 Honda Civic. Fairly simple. Your filter's up there, your drain plug's here. Alright, so this particular car has a really big drain plug nut. 17 mil. Get her nice and loose. Alright, now I love this game. So basically, take a look at your thing. Okay, that's my guess. That's my guess. Let's see what happens. Can you see it at all? No, you can't. Alright. Now, if you get it, you'll be alright. But if you didn't get it, you'll be slacked. Oil everywhere. Alright, and the truth. Oh god. It's cold. Whoopsie. I failed on that one. So I literally just... Is the light still on? Jesus, this light sucks. The oil is moving so slow. Winter. Hell on cars. And as the oil's leaking, I just took out the filter. I just want to point out that Abby did the oil change on this car while I was gone to Morrisburg, and she did a fantastic job. The oil pan bolt was nice and tight. The oil filter wasn't too tight or too loose. It was perfect. So A1 job for her. She had no supervision. Super awesome. All right. So while the oil is almost done draining through the new filter up there, we went with the Quaker State. It's the cheapest decent one they have. And yeah, come on oil. I don't got all fucking day. Gotta bring the race car back in here before it's too fucking cold, and its oil like is too cold. Alright, so when it comes to adding oil to an engine, you can't just grab the jug and just throw it all in there, because that's probably not what the engine takes. Just like this one here. If you grab a 5-liter jug and you fill it up here, you're gonna be over full of oil, which will, you know, not be good for fuel mileage and shit like that. So come on now, let's go over the steps. Now most cars have the oil weight on the cap. If not, you can find it in the owner's manual. This one is 02M5. The really cool part is that this funnel works perfect. Man, that ever worked good for the trans in the Camaro, and now it sits in there nice and it can't floppy cock because of that. That's awesome. Look at me go. Alright, so what you want to do is pour oil in. Let's say you don't know what's up, right? And you got to make up for a little bit in the filter. You can't put any in the filter because this filter's sideways and it'll just make a mess. So you're going to dump some in, dump some in, dump some in, you know, till you're about halfway, then you start checking the dipstick, you know? You don't want to overfill the bitch. Alright, you never want to check the oil level straight after pulling the dipstick out. You want to wipe it off, send her back in, and then you'll get a better reading. As you can kind of see from the shadow, we're just under the full line. Now do remember that the filter's empty, so that'll go down a little bit. So we're going to get it right to the full line and it'll be good. Alright, as you can see, we're just a notch over the hole, just to say. Which is not a big deal, because I said once the filter fills up, you'll be good to go. So like I said, you know, check this thing out. There's probably, like, from that line down, it's still very, very heavy. I can't tell there, but oh yeah, it's like a it's right here, so there's still that much oil. So if you can overfill your car super easily with this thing. So just be aware of that, and that might save you some engine troubles in the future, because I know if you overfill them, they're gonna die. These Hondas are pretty tough, so. Well, the Camaro's out of the shop. That means we got to do some maintenance on the Manvan. Yep. Got a tie rod in on this side, inner, that we got to get done. Power steering line that leaks. And exhaust that leaks right at the downpipe going to the cat. Right in the middle here somewhere. It's leaking bad enough that all I can smell inside is just fucking death. So if I don't do something about it, I am gonna become death. So me and Abby were at Costco today. I should flip this around to see if I'm actually getting myself. Yeah, so we were at Costco today and we bought some LED lights, some T8s. We're going to see all that. That was all done in T8 a couple years ago with Johnny. I'm gonna replace this whole wall with T8s. So I'm gonna do this side just because, you know, I don't want to have to fork out too much cash. And then next time around we're gonna do that side. I just had it fit with my camera for about a fucking half an hour. It wouldn't focus at all. Wouldn't focus at all. And I was about to lose my shit, and then it turned it on and it's focused. So this thing almost hit the wall. Just fucking keep it good. Alright, so we're working on the Manvan. And let me get the light going. So right there should be two hoses coming here into the power steering cooler, but the one hose is okay. You know, there's no stress. You can't see where it's leaking. This one, on the other hand, is right rotten. It's dry rotted in a couple spots. When I grabbed it with the pliers, it just completely fell apart. So the actual leak I think was coming from right there. So yeah, now we got the loader fired up. As you can hear, it's so loud. It's so loud. Oh. Well, I found what was wrong with my exhaust and where it's leaking. It wasn't completely broke off, but it was almost there. You could tell by the black where the exhaust was coming out how far it was broken. But on the upside, I now have a plate to make a turbo manifold. Haha, the things you think of. So I went out back with Alex earlier. We cut off this cat off another Caravan, but it doesn't have this same exact tailpipe out, so I'm gonna have to cut it right at the end and weld that one on. So then we'll be good to go. Well, hey guys, I got this motor mount here out of my van. It's not even a year old, and it's not bad on this side. Well, I mean it's bad, but it's broken. It's broken all the way around. And this mount's not even a year old. So I seen this guy on YouTube. I was just looking for a quick fucking fix because it's so cold out there that I don't feel like going out back to pull something out of a van in the back and, you know, basically be cold as hell. I don't feel like it. So what I've seen was right here, Canadian Tire, this roofing stuff. Well, oh god, where am I? It's 100% polyurethane. So is that like making a polyurethane mount? Let's fucking find out. So basically what I did was, see how there's rubber on this side that sticks out? Well, I chopped that flat, cut out a piece of cardboard to fit the mount. I siliconed all the way around so I won't get any leaks. And I'm just gonna completely fill this, all the cavities, with polyurethane and see how she turns out. Alright, filled her right up. We'll give it some time to dry and see what it looks like.